homemade pickles are easier than most people think. And once you start making them yourself, it's surprisingly hard to go back to store-bought ones. Hello, beautiful soul. It's me, Lyka. Welcome to Home and Healing with Lyka, where we embrace slow living, intentional homemaking, and growing together in holistic herbal wellness. I'm so happy you're here. I'm making 5 different homemade pickles that each brings something unique to the table. Korean-inspired cucumber kimchi pickles, pickled ginger, pickled carrots, pickled onions, and pickled radish. I'm starting with the cucumbers. After washing them well, I slice them into bite-sized pieces before sprinkling them generously with salt. The salt helps draw out excess moisture, giving the cucumbers a delicious crunch instead of becoming watery later. I let them sit for about 15 minutes. While they're resting, I'll prepare my ginger the same way by slicing it and lightly salting it. Many pickled vegetables still provide vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, and fiber from the vegetables themselves. Vinegar-based pickles can also make vegetables more enjoyable to eat, helping you add more variety to your meals. Fermented pickles may contain beneficial bacteria that support gut health. But the recipes I'm sharing today are quick refrigerator pickles, which focus more on preserving flavor and freshness than fermentation. As always, because pickled foods can be higher in sodium, they're best enjoyed as part of a balanced diet. Once the cucumbers have rested, I simply drain away the liquid they released. Now it's time to make the sauce. Into a bowl, I'm adding gochugaru, soy sauce, rice vinegar, monk fruit sweetener. If you don't use monk fruit, regular sugar or honey works beautifully too. Then I finish it with sesame oil and sesame seeds before mixing everything together. Now I'll add the cucumbers and gently toss until every slice is coated with a beautifully spicy sauce. Everything goes into a clean glass jar. Don't forget to cover it tightly and label the jar with today's date. It makes it so much easier to keep track of freshness. After spending a day in the refrigerator, the flavors become even better. These cucumber pickles are wonderfully refreshing with just the right balance of spicy, savory, tangy, and slightly sweet. When refrigerated, they still stay at their best for about 1 to 3 weeks. They're delicious with rice bowls, grilled vegetables, tofu, noodles, sandwiches, or simply enjoyed as a snack. Personally, I enjoy this as a snack. Now let's make the pickled ginger. After draining the salted ginger, I blanched it in boiling water for 1 to 2 minutes. Blanching softens the ginger slightly while mellowing some of its sharp bite, creating a smoother flavor once it's pickled. pickling liquid, I'm combining rice vinegar with monk fruit sweetener in a small saucepan. I gently simmer it for about 2 to 3 minutes, just until the sweetener has completely dissolved. There's no need for a hard boil. Once the liquid looks clear and everything is fully dissolved, it's ready. I place the ginger into a clean jar before carefully pouring the warm pickling liquid over it until every piece is submerged. Then I seal the jar and add the label. Many people know pickled ginger as the little slices served with sushi, but it's wonderful with rice bowls, salads, wraps, noodle dishes, or even chopped into homemade dressings. Ginger has long been appreciated for supporting healthy digestion and helping ease occasional nausea. It also contains naturally occurring antioxidant compounds. This refrigerator pickled ginger keeps well for about 1 to 2 months. Did you know that people have been pickling food for over 4,000 years? Long before refrigerators existed, families discovered that vinegar, salt, and fermentation could help preserve vegetables so they could be enjoyed long after harvest season had passed. What started as a practical way to reduce food waste eventually became part of cultures all around the world. I have noticed that every country seems to have its own version of pickles. Kimchi in Korea, sukemono in Japan, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it correctly, escabeche in Latin America, bread and butter pickles in the United States, pickled onions in Europe, and the list goes on. I love that something so simple can connect us to generations before us. Now it's time for the pickled radish. In a saucepan, I combine white vinegar, water, and salt. I'll bring it to a gentle simmer until the salt completely dissolves. Once it's dissolved, I turn off the heat before stirring in the honey. Adding the honey after removing the pan from the heat helps preserve more of its natural flavor. Inside my clean jar, I'm adding a few whole peppercorns and 1 clove of garlic. Then I carefully pour the warm pickling liquid over the sliced radishes until they're completely submerged. Since the carrots and onions use the same pickling liquid, I'm doubling the recipe to save time. Into the saucepan goes white vinegar, water, salt, and monk fruit sweetener. I gently simmer everything just until the salt and sweetener dissolve completely. The carrots go into a clean jar first. Then I add some dill weed before pouring the warm pickling liquid over the top. The dill gives the carrots a fresh, herbaceous flavor that's absolutely delicious. Carrots are naturally rich in beta-carotene, which our bodies convert into vitamin A to help support healthy vision and immune function. These pickled carrots will keep in the refrigerator for about 1 month. For the onions, I add a few peppercorns and another clove of garlic before pouring in the same warm pickling liquid. That's all there is to it. As the onions sit in the refrigerator, they'll slowly transform into beautiful pink slices that brighten almost any meal. These will also keep well in the refrigerator for about 1 month. It is such a good feeling to have something preserved in the refrigerator. These little jars aren't just convenient. To me, they remind me that caring for ourselves doesn't always require something complicated, as I always say. Sometimes it's simply washing a few vegetables, preparing them with intention, and setting aside a little time today to make tomorrow a little easier. Homemade pickles are wonderful as side dishes, tucked into sandwiches, served with rice bowls, paired with grilled vegetables or tofu, added to salads, or enjoyed whenever you want a little extra crunch and flavor. One of the things I love most about homemaking is that so many ordinary moments quietly become meaningful. The vegetables won't stay fresh forever. The jars will eventually become empty, and one day we'll make another batch. Life has seasons just like our gardens. Some seasons are for planting, some are for harvesting, and some are simply for appreciating what we've already been given. Those ordinary routines, like washing vegetables, labeling jars, filling the refrigerator with homemade food, may seem small, but over time, they become part of a peaceful home and a life lived with intention. It's been about 3 days since I made these pickles, and now it's time to try each one of this. And look at them. They look so pretty. They look so colorful. Onions turn dark pink, and we have a lighter pink here. We have the orange from the carrot pickles, and we have here the ginger and the cucumber kimchi. So I'm gonna take a little of each and we will try each one. I'm so excited, but honestly, I have already tried the cucumber kimchi and I can't wait to make this again. It's so good, and yeah. Let's eat. It's crunchy, tastes refreshing, sour, sweet. It's good. Next, let's try the onion. So crunchy. I feel like these will all be like, will have kind of similar vibe, like sour and sweet and a little bit salty. Next is the ginger. It kind of has a strong taste, but it's still good. It's, yeah, a little, how do you call it, like still like spicy. Yeah, it's still spicy. It still is ginger, but with a little sourness and sweetness. Have the carrots. To be honest, I prefer carrots as pickles or eat them crunchy than soft ones. So yeah, I like it. I like the pickled carrots more. There's the kick from the vinegar. Last, we got the cucumber kimchi. This one's my favorite. You should try these pickle recipes, and yeah, let me know in the comments section if you're able to try the recipe. Yeah, I would love to hear your suggestions, not just about the pickles, but as far as the videos that you want to see in our little community. From the bottom of my heart, thank you so much for spending your time with me. I know that your time is precious, but you're still here watching my videos, and I truly appreciate that. And yep, until next time, may you find peace in the present, joy in the process, and purpose in every small thing. I'll see you in the next video. Bye, beautiful soul.